We are just back from a track day with the GT3, and because we have two sets of wheels, we're gonna change them to the street set today, and I'm gonna use this opportunity to show you how to properly put a GT3 or any 911 on jack stands. Because there are as many ways to put a 911 on jack stands as there are ways to make pasta, I'm gonna show you my way, and for that you need these tools. You're gonna need 4 jack stands, you're gonna need a trolley jack to get under the proper jacking point at the rear of the car, and you're gonna need another jack. I am personally using a bottle jack just because it's smaller and easier to store, but you can easily use 2 trolley jacks. Along with that, I use these thick rubber pads just to protect the jacking points on the car. So the first thing we're gonna do is lift the car up at the rear jacking point, and because of the weight distribution, the whole side of the car is gonna lift, and we're gonna use a jack stand to support the front jacking point. Now, before I start jacking the car up, I like to prepare my jack stands just so I don't have to move around when the car is only supported by a trolley jack. Once the car is secured with the front jack stand, I'm gonna use this bottle jack to support the rear suspension junction and replace the trolley jack at the rear with another jack stand. Once the car is safely supported by the bottle jack, I can remove the trolley jack and replace it with the jack stand. A quick side note, I know a lot of people on forums are saying they're lifting their cars up by the engines, and I don't think that's a really smart idea. I know a lot of them are saying I've been doing it for 5 years and I've never had any problems, but that's kind of like a person saying I've been smoking for 10 years and I haven't had any problems. So I don't know, don't do that. Just use the suspension junction point because that's a strong part of the car, and the engine is supported on dynamic engine mounts in this car, so you don't really want to mess with that. Now that one side of the car is on jack stands, we just need to repeat the same process on the other side, and we got ourselves a floating 911. To lower the car down, all you have to do is reverse all the steps. You start by jacking the car up at the suspension junction so you can remove the rear jack stand and replace it with the trolley jack. Then lift the car slightly higher to remove the front jack stand and lower the car down. Then repeat the same steps on the other side and your 911 is safely back on the ground. That's it! Thanks for watching the vid. Drop a comment below and let me know if you use any other tricks when jacking up your 911, and don't forget to subscribe to see more awesome content.